their fine win over AFC Liverpool at the weekend, the Reds will be looking to transfer that form into the league as they look to get back to winning ways following defeat to St Helens. However, they'll be facing a Maine Road side who also had a good cup win at the weekend, beating Squires Gate 3-0. Captain, but Chappell is unable to control it. Sinnott steps in and half clears it. McGrath's ball forward though releases Bailey and is in behind the Reds' defence. One look up, ball in towards the near post. There's Moran and Williams gets a hand to it to palm it away. Fine reaction saved by Carl Williams to prevent Maine Road from taking an early lead here at Valerie Park. Spreads it out wide to find Bentham. The Maine Road front two pairing are looking lively here tonight as Bentham looks to find his partner. It's over Brown and Bailey with the angle against him forces Williams into a save. Paul clears it and finds Hill, but some loose control allows Corris to step in and possession back for the Reds. Now it's Madden's shot on the turn, but it's comfortable for the keeper. Hill sells Harris the dummy, then accelerates away from him. Ball into the box, helped on by Chappell. There's Bentham, Williams with the save, and Chappell puts it over when he really should have given his side the lead. Again, Carl Williams is instrumental in keeping the scores level, though Neil Chappell, the Maine Road captain, really should have put that in the back of the net. Picked him, some space in front of him, looks up. Ball forward though is intercepted, and suddenly a massive gap has opened up in the centre of defence, and no one has tracked Bentham's run, and he's got there ahead of Williams, rounded the keeper and put it into the back of an empty net to give the away side the lead. And to be perfectly honest, you can't say that it hasn't been coming. Maine Road have been much the better side. AFC Liverpool haven't been at the races, and Thomas Bentham takes full advantage to make it 1-0 to Maine Road. Kilheeney finds Hill, who turns away from Harris too easily, and he's got space in front of him to attack. Ball in towards the near post, it ricochets off a couple of players, sits up nicely for Bentham, and he grabs his second goal in as many minutes to double Maine Road's lead. It all stemmed from the right flank once again. Martin Hill causing Sean Harris all sorts of problems, causing the AFC Liverpool defence problems, and his ball into the near post with pace fell kindly for Thomas Bentham, but he took no prisoners as he smashed it home. Finds Bailey, he looks up, then plays a ball in behind Harris for Hill to run onto. It's the winger that's causing the Reds problems once again. Ball into the near post, but fortunately for AFC Liverpool, Anthony Brown was there covering to prevent it surely from being 3-0 to Maine Road. And it's Chappell with a free header, and it's 3-0 to Maine Road. 3 goals in 6 minutes, and the visitors are certainly now in control of this match. Harris with the throw finds Lawless, and already inside this first 2 minutes of the second half, AFC Liverpool are looking more lively than they did for the entire first 45. As Hill's clearance will be picked up by Stephen Groves, goes for a long range shot, gets it on target, but it's going to have to be pretty spectacular to beat Gregory Hall from that distance. Williams with the long goal kick, and it's going to run through into the area, and Lawless might get there ahead of Hall. He does, he's brought down, and it's a penalty to AFC Liverpool. And is there hope of a Reds comeback? What was the keeper thinking coming off of his line so far? Lawless really wasn't going anywhere. The defenders were covering. It's a silly mistake, and it could cost Maine Road dear. As John Lawless picks himself up to take the spot, puts it into the back of the net, and AFC Liverpool have a goal back within the first 10 minutes of this second half. Bryson, the diminutive Reds midfielder, has proved a real handful since he's come in at the start of this second half. As Madden lays it to the path of Groves and gets his shots away, wraps his foot around the ball well, but can't guide it on target. Wilkinson looks to find Groves, but that's a little bit loose, and Groves has lost out the challenge to Bryson. Chappell rolls onto the feet of Bentham, holds off the challenger Brown, then he continues his run, and Bailey squeezes it through to the number 10, and he completes his hat-trick to restore Maine Road's 3-goal advantage. And an AFC Liverpool comeback has been snuffed out. There's some slick passing, quick movement, and an understanding between the front two pairing for Maine Road gives them control of the match once again.
Result came in.
Corris takes it off Williams. Mum and Dad bought me a laptop at work for Christmas, but because of them good to get a laptop, she's only in
To Harris, first time ball forward, finds Lawless, and he lays it off first time to Groves. He's in behind McGrath, and he knocks it past Hall to make it AFC Liverpool 2, Maine Road 4, and that's the best move of the night. That's AFC Liverpool at their very best. Slick, incisive passing that tore Maine Road apart, and you've got to wonder if they'd shown just half the application and inventiveness during the first half, what the outcome of this match might have been. Throw from Harris finds Lawless. Lovely bit of skill to get away from McGrath. Fires in a shot, and Hall gets a fingertip to it to turn it behind for a corner. Chappell drives hard at the Reds' back line. Corris guides him down into the corner as the two captains come together. Corris takes the ball off of him, but Chappell wins it back, looks to find Kilheeney. Sinnott gets a foot in, but AFC Liverpool are struggling to clear their lines here as Chappell gets it back once again. Brown slides in, brings Chappell down, and it's a penalty to Maine Road. The Reds' defence at 6s and 7s, and it just about sums up their evening. Moran to take the spot kick as he goes for the corner. Williams gets down to his right and makes a save. And for the second time in 3 matches, Carl Williams saves from the penalty spot. Good win for Maine Road tonight.
Yeah, it was an excellent performance tonight. Delighted with the way we played and the end result.
A good first half performance by your team especially.
Yeah, we started well. I think Liverpool were pinned back early doors. We got on top of the game and we got 3 good goals.
Thought number 7 for you, Martin Hill, had a really good game down the right hand side.
Yeah, Martin's a new player to the club. He had an excellent first half. Unfortunately got a bit of a knock at the end there. We'll have to see how that is.
You've had a good start to the season as well.
Yeah, we've had an excellent start. We had a good win in the FA Cup on Saturday. We've won 3 of our league matches. Tough season ahead still to go, but we started well. We got a good chance.
AFC Liverpool came back into the game at the start of the second half, but you got the 4th goal to kill it off, sort of.
I thought Liverpool were excellent tonight. They kept the ball extremely well. We nullified a lot of the good work they tried to do in the first half. But in the end, I think the goals in the first half were the deciding factor.
And hat-trick for you, number 10?
Yeah, Tom Bentham bagged a hat-trick. I thought he played extremely well tonight. Always nice for a striker to get goals and the hat-tricks. I think put the icing on the cake for him.
Okay, congratulations, thank you very much.
Many thanks.
A first half to forget then.
Deja vu. First and foremost, I'd like to apologise to the fans in the football club for that first half performance, because that's the worst performance I've seen us since I've been at the club, even when we were in the mire last year. That first half is not acceptable, and I've said that a few times. But I'm not taking nothing away from Maine Road, by the way. I thought they were a very good side. But if you don't put pressure on the ball anywhere in areas, whatever formation you play, you'll get punished, and that's what happened. Defensively, we were all over the shop. I think a few of the lads were, again, I don't know where they were to play first half. We've changed it, we've gone back to 4-4-2. Second half, massive improvement. Even though the scoreline was 4-2, it probably could have ended up 5-5 if you like. But you can't give anyone a 3-goal start at any level. And I even say that every week. I said it last year, most of the time. So it's just like me going back to square one from last year. I thought I'd seen improvements. I was improved the second half, yeah, because you have to be. But very, very disappointed with the first half performance. Not acceptable.
Polar opposite to what they played like on Saturday.
Well, I've just questioned them again. I've just turned around and said, have I got to ask the league, can we play just once a week? Because they look tired. Now, again, I don't know whether some play Sunday football. If I find out, they'll be gone. Simple as. Because that's what affects you if you do play Sunday football. And I will find out. Because some of them look jaded. If I find out anyone's playing Sunday football, they'll go. And I don't care how good they think they are or how good people think they are, they'll go from this football club. Because I think, and I'll look into it, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But when people look and go and play on tonight, they weren't at the races, they look so tired. So I'll be looking at a few team sheets when I pop into the county FA and places like that. I will find out if they played.
Second half, they brought Dan Wilkinson on. He made a difference in midfield.
Well, we went back to 4-4-2 and there was a bit of energy with Steve Groves. He was absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. But, you know, the first half is not acceptable, like you said earlier on. But you've got to have a go. If you're not having a go when you're 3-0 down, then you've got problems. But credit to them, you know, I said to them there's loads of positives to come out the second half, but you've got to have a go. You can't just lie down and accept it. I mean, again, we've pulled a goal back, we've gone back to 3-1, we're on the front foot, and then we do a silly thing again. They go and score a 4-1, we're on the front foot again, we get a second one, and then what do? We have about 9 touches in our area and give a penalty away.
Carl Williams, though, making a second save from penalty in 2 weeks.
Again, have I got to ask Carl to save a penalty every game of football he plays? Because that's 2 and 3. So we've conceded three penalties in 3 games. We've conceded, God, I don't know. I mean, I'm annoyed, to be fair. I'm thinking I'm being a little bit calm, but you know, I don't want to be going and saying the same things that I was saying every week. Do you know what I mean? I was saying things like this last year. You know, I've just said to the lads, it's not acceptable. And I changed a lot of lads last year, but you know, I don't want to make excuses. I have got a few injuries, a good few injuries. But again, I've always said that the squad's good enough, and it should be good enough. But when people decide to do their own thing, that's what annoys me. I've always said to them, and I'll say it again, the only person in this world that can make things happen by himself is Lionel Messi. But the kid works. I've always said that he works for Barcelona. I think just a few of them may play Sunday football. Like I said, I could be wrong. I could be looking for excuses, I don't know. But it's so annoying the way that first half was, because that is so not acceptable at all. But we just ourselves down, we go again. I'll keep smiling because again, you know, even though I'm sort of criticising them, I've still got the belief in them. Because if I don't show the belief, then the Reds will go down. They know what they've done. They've sort of accepted what we've just said in the dressing room. It stays in there. No bawling and shouting. It was all constructive. They know where I'm coming from now.
Looking for a response on Saturday then?
They better give me one. They better give me a response, because if I don't get a response, I'll make changes. Simple as, I'll make changes, because I've just said to them there, that's 3 league games, I've lost 2 of them. And from the promising pre-season and promising game against Silverstone and even Blackpool, am I going to wait 1 good game, 1 bad game? It's not going to happen at this football club. And I will change them, and I don't care who I upset, and I've said that before. Because if people think they're going to come to this football club and give me 3 good or 4 good games a year, not having it. And I will go and I will get it right at this football club. And again, I've said that before. Because again, you know, people probably look at me as manager. I've been manager for I don't know how long. You know, and there's a few people there thinking my positions shouldn't be here or this, that and the other. Well, I've got news for them. I ain't going nowhere, and I never will before the gossip mongers start. Because I'm a positive lad. This football club I love. And it's early days, and people might think, well, he's being a bit negative. I'm not being negative. I'm just putting a little cap on what people may be thinking. We're not going down that line again, believe me, from what we done last year. We'll bounce back and we'll get a run of games going and we'll be alright. But them lads in there, they know that's not acceptable. And I will not stand for it. And it might be a little bit harsh. So what? Because I've learned. I've learned from last year with your loyalties and this, that and the other. Because loyalty nearly cost me relegation. So people won't be getting 5 and 6 games or 10 games. They've got to hit the ground running now. And if they're not running after 4 or 5 games, they'll go. And I'll bring people in. Simple as. Because that is not acceptable at all, especially the first 45 minutes.